Hey, it's Friday again. Sorry I'm a little late tonight. Sometimes I'm on time, sometimes I'm not. I'm Jeff. I play old and retro games, sometimes just obscure stuff on here. I am fundraising 365 days a year for the Toronto Hospital for Sick Children and the Sick Kids Foundation, which runs it, as a part of Extra Life, which connects gamers all over the world with their local Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Game day is only 10 weeks away. I will be gaming for 24 hours on stream. Please visit my page down below. Check out the details. There are some details and incentives and all sorts of stuff you can read about there. I will be talking about it later in the stream, but for now, we will be getting back to some Morrowind. Now, last week we completed the main quest of the game. We defeated the evil Dagothr, who is hiding inside Red Mountain. He was trying to use the Heart of Lorkhan, which is it's a beating heart that was left over from the giant snake deity that created the world. And he was using it to create Enumidium, which is a giant robot slash artificial god that he was going to use to basically take over the world, be a real bad guy, be a Dunmer supremacist, all sorts of really bad stuff. And we went in and destroyed the heart and defeated Dagothr once and for all. Now this has come at a cost. The Tribunal, who are the ancient God King protectors of Morrowind. They are Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil. They also derived their power from the heart, so we are going to have to see what the fallout is. Tonight we will be sort of talking with people, seeing what's going on, what's left to do in the world now that Dagothr is gone. So we are just outside the facility that Dagothr was constructing Enumidium in. And one difference you will note is that we have sun and blue sky visible. It's not a constant dark red blight storm 24 hours a day in here anymore. So that is a very noticeable change. We are going to head down to Ghost Gate, which is the citadel run by the temple. That is the only official way in and out of the Ghost Fence, which is the mystical barrier that surrounds Red Mountain and keeps the Blight inside. But from here, it looks like the Blight is gone now that Dagothr is dead, so we shall see what's going on. I hear birds chirping and everything. Now, if I'm remembering right, there will still be quite a few baddies to deal with in here. Killing Dagothr doesn't automatically defeat all his minions. So it's still not a particularly nice place to hang out, but it is much better than it was. And we're going to try and make our way over to Ghost Gate. I might have to levitate. Seem to have taken the path down to Odrysal. Is that what that one is? Yeah, Odrysal. Which is one of the citadels of Dagothr's minions. Oh, and here's another difference since we have defeated Dagothr and destroyed the heart. That ring of towers with the little slinky bits in between, that is the Ghost Fence, and it used to have a magical faith-powered force field, keeping all the bad things inside. And now the force field's gone. So obviously that was part of the divine powers that the Tribunal were deriving from the heart. And now that the heart is gone, that is gone. We will probably talk to Vivek once we get out of here. Vivek was the member of the Tribunal who we met, who gave us the details about how he thought we should go about defeating Dagothr. He hatched the plan to destroy the heart and lose his immortality in the process. Pretty daring. I was comparing it last week to Lord of the Rings. We had to go into the volcano and toss the ring in Now, it was still a volcano, but instead of a ring, we had to destroy the heart. And same deal as with Sauron, Dagoth couldn't conceive of us trying to destroy the heart. Like, he would never imagine that we would give away power, that we would throw it away. So he did not know what our plan was going to be. He thought we were just trying to take control of the heart. So he did a bunch of bargaining. He tried his best to convince us to join him, but ultimately decided that we had to die. But we managed to defeat him. We destroyed the heart, and he was no longer able to resurrect himself, and then we defeated him one last time. So, like I said, we're just heading down to the Ghost Gate. Which is, I mean, it was the only way in and out. Now that we've got the ghost fence down, we can just waltz in and out anywhere we want. And the cliff racers are taking full advantage of it. This guy's stuck on a rock. Just let him stay stuck. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna come back for us. So we're just following the Foyada, which is the volcanic river. The volcanic river bed, I should say. There's no active lava flowing out of Red Mountain at the moment here. So we're just following it down to Ghost Gate. Looks like I killed some cliff racers on my way up. We've still got Corpus Beasts. And it looks like we have walked right out. So we took the wrong Foyada down. We're just going to levitate over. Normally, we would have been blocked by the ghost fence, but it doesn't really exist anymore. Yeah, so there's Ghost Gate down there. And it is the bastion run by the temple. I believe the Ordinators and the Buoyant Armigers run it. They are two different orders of the temple. Another Corpus Beastie down there. Oh, it's a great place to hang out. Well, we're going to see what everyone says about us being big damn heroes, is what we're going to do. We're going to go talk to Vivek, who is the God King that sort of gave us this plan to destroy Dagoth. He will not be immortal anymore, because we destroyed the heart, which was also the source of his powers. So we shall see. For now, we're just going to see what everyone says about what's happened.
A warm welcome to you.
So he says, the devil is dead and the blight is ended. We believe that the Nerevarine prophecies were false. You have slain Dagoth and his kin and have proven us wrong. Accept our apologies and our thanks, Nerevarine. He says, praise Elmsivi, praise the Nerevarine. The devil is dead and the blight is gone. Elmsivi is another word for the tribunal. So Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil. So what does he say about the ghost fence? He says, Dagoth is dead, Nerevarine. We don't need the ghost fence. But its bare pylons will remain as a tribute to Elmsivi and to all the Ordinators and Buoyant Armigers who died, to the victims of the Sixth House, and to you, Nerevar born again. About Ghostgate, he says, I hope that they maintain Ghostgate as a stronghold for the Ordinators and Buoyant Armiger, and as a hostel for pilgrims. You know, Nerevarine, in years to come, they will make pilgrimages to Ghostgate and Red Mountain. We won't forget what you've done. And about Red Mountain, he says, now that you've killed Dagoth and ended the blight, the skies over Red Mountain are clear and blue by day, and dark and filled by stars at night. Okay. We can actually go talk to the people who we brought in as wives for the people who lived in my fort. It's actually really funny when you talk to them about it. We could go visit them if you like. And for the soul sickness, which is the... Soul sickness is what the temple was calling how Dagoth was infiltrating people's dreams and basically driving them insane. So he says that the madness and bad dreams were sendings from the devil Dagoth. But just because the devil is dead, the dreams and madness will not necessarily go away. The people must protect themselves from the sins of greed and wickedness by faith and by heeding the teachings of the temple. Alright. See if anyone else has anything else to say. But I think that's pretty much it. Same deal. Yeah, you're the Nerevarine. Takes some getting used to, but the devil is dead, the blight is gone, and there is no doubt we have you to thank for it. So that's what people there say. We are going to, I think, we will go to Algoon. If we cast Elmsivy Intervention. Yeah. So Elmsivy Intervention always takes us to the nearest Tribunal Temple, which is in the town of Aldrune, which is not too far from Ghost Gate. And we can actually zip up the road and visit my stronghold, and we'll see what all those women we brought in to be wives for my workers, what they have to say about the situation. And actually, I believe I have a mod that provides fast travel, so if we ask this guy, he'll bring us right there. Yeah, he'll bring us right to our stronghold. We can go chat with them. Where are the ladies? Where are the ladies? There's a lady. There's a lady that we brought here to possibly be a wife for one of our guys. What does she have to say? She says, I'm glad to be here in Andaris Manor with so many men to choose from. So she's happy. And what does she say about Dagoth? She says he's dead, the blight's gone, skies are blue over Red Mountain. About Nerevarine, she says, yeah, Temple was wrong, you're definitely Lord Nerevar reborn. We're very grateful. Same deal. She thinks the dreams will go away.
Wonderful. Welcome,
now that Dagoth is dead.
Where is that slave?
See if we can find any ladies in here. Oh, here's one of the ladies we brought in.
I don't know where to begin. It is such an honor. She
says, yes, you were right. These men need wives. Have you seen how they dress? Perhaps I will stay here a few days. I don't think it's that bad. Alright, what does she have to say? Says, I might find a husband here, or I might return to High Rock. Who can say? So she's undecided.
Good fortune.
And is there anyone in this one?
I don't know where to begin. It is such an honor to meet you.
She says, I have not chosen my husband yet, but I think I will settle down here. All right. Anyone down here? All right. Shopping around still. And I'm not sure if there's anyone in the main stronghold. Nope. That was it. Those were all the ladies that we brought here as potential wives for the guys who live and work here. They all seem All right, not too put out about it. So let's zip back to Aldrune. We're going to go to Vivek.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Oh, okay, perfect. So now we've got a ring that'll transport us there. Our stronghold is basically useless, so it's not ideal. So we're going to go back to Aldrune. We are going to go to the Mages Guild, and we are going to get them to teleport us to the city of Vivek, where Vivek the God King lives, and we are going to have a chat with him.
Good to see you, Outlander. Searching for spells?
But you know, it's been a long time since we've had a nap. So, we should probably take one. We have not slept in quite a while. Oh, but we are awakened by a loud noise? Who's this guy? Oh no! Being ambushed in our sleep. Who could have foreseen it? Definitely not someone who's played the game before. A Dark Brotherhood assassin. An attempt was made on my life as I tried to rest. I do not know who wishes me dead, but the attack should probably be reported to a guard. We will definitely do that when we get to Vivek. This seems rather serious.
Can I be
Well,
of
they
service?
should have sent more than one assassin, is what I'll say.
I
Good
must
to
say,
see
I
you,
find
Outlander.
it
well,
interesting experience.
uh,
Please go ahead.
Vivek, Almalexi, and Sothasil, and I guess Dagothur, they did not die. They used the Heart of Lorkhan to make themselves gods without dying. Vivek talked to us about what it's like, and he says he's kind of caught between worlds. So I'm not sure if that's just like a side effect
Greetings.
of
I am
how
at
they
your
did it, but he
service.
definitely didn't have to die first. So this guy's a guard. He says, "You've been attacked by assassins? From your description, it sounds like the work of the Dark Brotherhood. I'm not sure who you angered, but stay away from me. I suppose this should be officially reported, though. Speak to Apelles Matthias in Ebonheart about this matter." So he says, "The Dark Brotherhood are scum, all of them. If they're after you, friend, you better find yourself some help, or write a will, or both." So Apelles Matthias is in Ebonheart, and we're gonna talk to him. About how someone tried to kill us. So now we are going to zip over to the temple. We are going to go to Vivek's palace, and we're going to talk with him and see what he has to say.
I don't know where to begin. It is such an honor to meet you.
Yeah, she's happy about everything that happened. So let's go talk to Vivek. His palace. Up all these stairs. Okay, Vivek is still here. He didn't just keel over and die.
I am Vivek, and I can answer all your questions.
Alright. So he says, "The blight is gone, and we have survived. Now we must dedicate ourselves to rebuilding the temple. And you must dedicate yourself to your responsibilities as protector of Morrowind." So he says, "We have lost our divine powers, but not altogether. Some token of the people's faith remains, and we shall dedicate it to rebuilding the temple. Now that Dagothur is gone, we can turn our energies to the more humble needs of the people. It is good, honest work, and I believe there is redemption in it." So he says that Almalexia, Sothasil, and I gained our divine powers from the Heart of Lorkhan, and now we no longer have access to the Heart, so we must lose our divinity. I have always worn my divinity lightly, Fundamentally, I am not at all a serious person, and I will not miss it. I have tried to do what was necessary. I am afraid I have done some harm. I assure you, I will be quite content to be a mere mortal again, dedicated to my own amusements. And that's sort of a running thing when you hear stories about Vivek. He's sort of like the lovable rogue of the tribunal. So the fact that he describes himself as fundamentally not at all a serious person kind of lines up with everything we've heard about him. Alright, so what does he say about rebuilding the temple? So it says there are still issues to be resolved between the temple and the dissident priests. So the dissident priests were the priests who believed that Nerevar would be reborn, which was technically heresy until a little while ago. So now that our greatest enemy is gone, we have to reorganize the temple to meet the needs of the people. We have less need of ordinators, who are basically inquisitors, for example, and greater need of priests and healers and teachers, and we must find time to mourn and honor the dead. He says, without the power of the heart, our divine powers diminish. Our days as gods are numbered. I have told my priests that I shall withdraw from the world and that the temple should be prepared for change. We may be honored no longer as gods, but as saints and heroes, and the temple will return to the faith of our forefathers, the worship of our ancestors and the three good Daedra, Azura, Mephala, and Boethia. The missions and traditions of the temple must continue, but without its living gods. So what does he say about me being protector of Morrowind? He says there is much to do. You still have Kagranak's tools, potent weapons, and the wit and experience of a proven hero. The tribunal and the temple are happy to yield to you the duties of fighting the enemies of Morrowind. Thank you, so kind. So he says there are many blighted beasts and horrors that have survived that must be hunted down and destroyed. There are lesser monsters and villains of all kinds who prey upon the people. There are unsolved mysteries and legendary treasures undiscovered. I am sure you will find much to occupy you. So now we're going to ask about Dagothur, I guess. He was a god, and now he is dead, if one can truly kill a god. Awesome. So Almalexia, he says, we don't communicate. Without the heart, our divine powers must diminish. She takes her divinity very seriously, and the loss weighs heavily on her. She tends to brood, and I fear she will do herself and others harm. Alright, what about Stothasil, the last member of the tribunal? I do not hear from him since our defeat at Red Mountain. Truly, I scarcely ever heard from him. He is completely self-absorbed. Like myself, without the heart, his divine powers will diminish, but I doubt he will notice the loss. He is fascinated by the hidden world and its mysteries, and I doubt he even notices us most of the time. So, that's it. The tribunal is basically doomed. But Vivek is pretty resigned to it. In fact, he seems a little bit happy and relieved. So, we are going to zip over to Ebonheart and talk to Apelles Matthias. I think a divine intervention will bring us to the temple over there. And we'll ask around about him.
You won't find a better bargain in town.
He doesn't know. They don't know. Oh, I can ask about Wolf. So, Wolf was an old Legion veteran who we met before we went to confront Dagothur, and he gave us a lucky coin. And said, you know, he's too old for these things. He's seen a lot in his day. He feels like the Empire is sort of on its way out. And when we asked around about what his deal was, no one knew who the hell we were talking about, and he was gone. But he gave us a lucky coin, and we have a magical ability called Luck of the Emperor now. So this person is in the Imperial cult, sort of the Empire's official religion. And she says, it's a weird tale. And you say you've been marked by good fortune, by the luck of the Emperor, since you received the coin from the old veteran. She says, tell me, did the face of the old veteran resemble the face on the coin? Did anyone else ever see this old man? I hesitate to suggest it, but I think you've been visited by an aspect of Tiber Septim. Surely this is a sign of a great doom laid upon you by the gods. So Tiber Septim was the original emperor of Tamriel, who ascended to godhood. He died first, I believe, before
I
he
should
became
probably
a god.
wash up before heading home.
So I guess we met possibly an avatar of him. So where the heck is Apelles Matthias? Yeah, everyone says Dark Brotherhood's bad news. Maybe he's down by the docks. There's Jonas Maximus. Guess if it's supposed to be kind of like Roman, it'd be Jonas Maximus. Which is way funny. Oh, there he is.
You seem like very good company.
He says, what's this about the Dark Brotherhood? You say you've been attacked by them? The fact that you're standing here seems to suggest otherwise. He says, perhaps you have been attacked. That's bad business. I don't know who it is that wants you dead, and I don't want to know. Dark Brotherhood activity here on Vardenfell has been almost unheard of, but I know they have a large contingent back on the mainland. He says, yes, in Mournhold itself, actually. If you're feeling particularly suicidal, you can check it out yourself. Not easy to get there these days, even though the blight seems to be gone. Mournhold is wary of visitors from Vardenfell. There's one way you might get there, though. Speak to Ashian Rain about transport to Mournhold, and she might help you out. So she's a mage, and she might teleport me there to Mournhold. Okay. So Mournhold is on the mainland. It's not actually on the island of Vardenfell. And it is technically the capital of the province of Morrowind. So we are going to be visiting it. And that is where Almalexia and maybe Sothasil live. Sothasil is pretty secretive, but Almalexia is not so much. So that's her. Let's say... Okay. She says, pretty unusual you want to go to the mainland. They've restricted travel to Mournhold because they're worried about the blight. Even though it's being reported that the blight is gone, they're still worried about possible contamination. She wants to know why. So either none of your business or I've been marked by the Dark Brotherhood. I'm going to be honest. She says, yep, see why you want to get that cleared up. If you need to return to Vardenfell, speak with Ephite in the Royal Palace. Take care, friend. These people are not to be taken lightly. So, we have been transported to Mournhold. That's Ephite.
It wants something. What does
Got
it ask?
new alchemy ingredients. So let's just chat with you for a bit. Hey, Lars Mandel. We are enjoying Morrowind. Last session, we wrapped up the main quest, and now we're looking into these Dark Brotherhood assassins that are after us. So we've just found ourselves in Mournhold for the first time. So Almalexia, she's one of the Tribunal. She's also known as the Healing Mother and the Lady of Mercy. She's no tender-hearted powder puff, though. She's an important symbol of Dunmer independence to those who resent the Empire. In the hands of Almalexia, her personal guard, enforce a strict adherence to Temple doctrine. Okay. So, what's going on here? The old king's dead, and King Helsith is in charge. We met Helsith before. If you've been watching my channel for a while, when I did a Daggerfall playthrough, Helsith was someone whose schemes we got involved in as part of the main quest. So I'm not sure how much later Morrowind is set, like not that long, a decade or two. But apparently Helsith is the new king. What else? What else? So the old king was ill for a while. He had no sons and daughters. Helsith was his grandnephew. Baranzaya is Lethan's niece. Baranzaya is, like, super famous. We'll talk about her later. We'll meet her for sure. We also met her in Daggerfall. So yes, we are using quite a few mods. Mostly visual. So I've tried to keep this as vanilla friendly as possible. So all the mods are sort of vanilla friendly, high res upscales of the visuals that are in the original game. A lot of the high res texture packs and like mesh upgrades I find like change things too much. They take too much artistic license. So I worked pretty hard to find stuff that was true to the original look of the game. And that's basically it. The other mod that I am using is, and I forget what it's actually called, but it's a leveling mod so that we don't have to micromanage our skill gains according to what attributes the skills belong to. It makes it a little bit more like Skyrim, where it calculates your attributes based on how high your skills are. So we can just play the game and not worry about ticking off little boxes under agility and strength and speed and all that crap, which is just like not fun to watch on a stream.
So you want something?
Yeah, that's about it. Pretty mod light. No real questing mods or anything. So yeah, Helsith. So he's like, yeah, he's trying to become a real guy, not like just an imperial figurehead. The old king was kind of dignified, but no one really took him seriously. Helsith is ambitious, which you will remember if you watched my Daggerfall playthrough. I believe we helped him blackmail someone, is what we were doing there. What else? So he says, oh, you can't levitate in Mournhold. So Almalexia forbids levitation in the city proper. That's the in-game reason. The technical reason is when we go outside, you'll see there's no actual land surrounding Mournhold. We just have the city. We are not going to wander around in the countryside. The Tribunal expansion is literally just Mournhold and the sewers and maybe some stuff below the sewers. Yeah, so there's all sorts of stuff down there in the sewers. What else should we talk to him about? Yeah, Mournhold's built on the site of a much older city. He thinks the Royal Guard's a bunch of thugs. Almalexia is in the temple. The king and his mother are here in the palace. I guess we should talk to a guard about the Dark Brotherhood. First off, I don't like how little he likes me, so we're going to butter him up. Alright, so he's a royal guard. We're going to tell him about the Dark Brotherhood attack. He says, I don't know why you want to go looking for them. Some say they live in the sewers beneath the Great Bazaar, which is in the eastern section of town. Does he say anything else useful? There's been a lot of thefts lately. Cool. Don't get cocky. There's always someone tougher than you. He says if you're an adventurer, watch out if you go down in the sewers. There's a gang down there who are pretty tough. Just sort of getting all the subjects here. Gavis Drin is the head priest at the temple. God's Reach is like the rich section of the city. There's a museum of artifacts there, which we'll probably interact with at some point in this playthrough. But we're just going to keep checking out the Royal Palace here.
You want something?
It's been quite a while since I played Tribunal, so we're just going to get the lay of the land. All right. So we can't just walk into King Helsith's rooms, unfortunately. We don't need to check out the Legion Depot.
So...
the throne room has no one on the throne right now. This guy, he's got a name, so we're going to butter him up. They're happy that Baron Zaya is back. But, you know, she had to bring her son with her. But Baron Zaya is great, is what they think. No one's too keen on
The
Helsith,
Nine
I
and
don't
the
think.
Empire, citizen.
But this guy won't talk to me. Won't talk to me. Yeah, probably nothing really to do in here. Can we go back here? Imperial Cult is back here.
So... you want something?
Don't really care about that. What else have we got going on here? Can't go into Helsith's room. Don't want to go there. Gonna go downstairs again.
So... you want something?
Excuse me. Alright, you don't like us clearly. But we are very good at speaking.
That guy looks familiar.
So clumsy. All my fault.
Anything else in here? Just the Legion Depot again. Alright, let's go out into the city proper. This is the palace courtyard. It's raining. Oh, yeah, you can hire companions in Tribunal, which is basically useless. Does he have anything interesting to say? He does not. What about the Black Dark Gang? Who supposedly live in the sewers. So they're known for their use of darts.
The Nine
Right.
and the Empire. Good
this
for the
guy?
Empire, good for all. Citizen?
First off, let's get him liking us. Okay. What does he have to say about Almalexia? So, she's a member of the Tribunal, and she was the wife of Nerevar. So we got a connection. We got an in there. And one of his most trusted advisors. Yeah, everything on Vardenfell is a little beat up, isn't it? The mainland seems to be in better repair. Baron Zaya. Everyone loves Baron Zaya. Yeah, well, unfortunately, both Helsith and Almalexia are questionable leaders, which we are going to come to find. Anything else? This guy is basically just spewing out random knowledge. Anything useful? Okay. So the old heir was killed while out hunting, even though he was a powerful warrior and should have been more careful. Interesting. Good to know.
So, you want something?
Okay, which is the way out? That's the plaza, the jail, the reception area, Imperial Cult. So I believe we want the big old plaza. So again, this is a pretty cool, big, nice city. All right, he doesn't want to talk about the Dark Brotherhood until he likes us more. He says they live in the sewers beneath the Great Bazaar. That seems to be the info we're getting from everyone. Let's check out this statue. Okay, so these are high ordinators here. They've got similar armor to the ordinators in Vardenfell. And they love us because we're the Nerevarine. And we're a big deal in the temple beside that. So that's a good sign. Helseth's guards don't like us, but... Alright, let's figure out how to go find the Great Bazaar. That's God's Reach. Yeah, sure. We're going to get these new alchemy ingredients. I love alchemy, so I'm going to be picking stuff left, right, and center for our potions. And there appears to be a naked man over here, or mostly naked man. Morstag the Sweltering.
Ask your question.
Says, what are you looking at? No, I'm not paralyzed, and I've never even met a witch, much less been asked to escort one anywhere. Why am I naked? Because it's too damned hot here. You people think that every time you see a naked Nord barbarian, he's being tricked by some witch. So narrow-minded. Leave me alone. Yeah, so, again, if you've been watching, or if you played Morrowind before, you know that I think we meet 3 separate naked Nord barbarians who'd been tricked by witches in the main game. So we should be forgiven for making assumptions there. I love how everyone just lets me pick plants in the public square. I think you get yelled at if you tried that in a public park here in Toronto.
If you would help, I'd be happy to talk.
He doesn't have anything interesting to say. Hey, Obsidian Fury, how are you tonight? That's the way out. So yeah, the city is sealed. Supposedly because Almalexia is worried about the Blight. But we defeated Dagoth Ur last week, and the Blight doesn't exist anymore. So the gates should be opened, but they are not. They are still sealed. So the city is completely quarantined, unless you're teleporting in and out like us. And we're just gonna pick the plants for our potions till we find the door to the Grand Bazaar. Okay, here's the Great Bazaar. Which is pretty cool. We'll poke around in here. So yeah, it's a pretty cool city. A little more lush than we're used to on Vardenfell. I'm just gonna jump off. I'm not going up the stairs. Take flowers. And we'll chat up the people.
Well, friend, what brings you here?
Because I wouldn't have expected to see the Nerevarine here in Mournhold. Yep, this is the Great Bazaar. Don't mess with the hands of Almalexia. So Almalexia is like personally enchanted their bodies and their weaponry. So see if this guy has anything that's actually worth buying. Probably not. No, he doesn't have anything cool whatsoever compared to what we have. I'm just going to sell all this Dark Brotherhood crap. Then I took off the assassin that tried to kill us. Try and get a little more money for it. Oh, you can't afford it. That's fine. Just pay me whatever money you have. I don't want to carry it anymore.
I should probably wash up before heading home.
Who else is here?
You speak in confidence, sir.
She says, no time to talk, I'm afraid. There's much work to be done. Much to do. No time for silly fancies like drinking, dancing. Oh, but what I wouldn't give to meet someone new. Oh, I sense more matchmaking coming on. Says, that's right. Believe it or not, I had no intention of working here when I came to Mournhold. It's quite a sob story. Are you sure you want to hear it? Yeah, we want to hear it. She says, it's mostly my fault, really. I grew up in a small village in the south of Morrowind. They cared for me a great deal and only wanted what was best for me. But when they arranged my marriage to a wealthy nobleman, I couldn't take it. He was disgusting and I wanted nothing to do with him. So I ran away and ended up here in Mournhold. I was convinced I'd be able to find the man of my dreams. Only it hasn't worked out that way. She says, I was foolish about it, to be sure. I never considered that I'd need money to survive on my own. I was determined, though, not to go crawling back to the village and beg forgiveness from my parents and that loathsome man. I'd make it on my own, and only then would I contact my parents and let them know where I was. So I started working, and now it's all I do. I never have time to meet anyone. Let me know if you meet any nice single men, will you? Yeah, so we'll keep an eye out for Morena, for any eligible bachelors. What's going on here?
We speak in
Oh, there's
confidence.
going to be a play. Probably speak to Marin backstage.
It's never easy, is it?
Hey, man. So he says he's the founder of the Mournhold Players. I'm sure you came to watch our production of The Horror of Castle Zier. But I'm sorry to inform you we won't be putting on the show today. The troupe has its own drama to worry about. Oh yeah, let's get involved in it. He says, wouldn't you know that the very day we're supposed to debut our show, our lead actor, Tarvis Bailiff, comes down with the collywobbles? Can't find anyone to take over his part. I would do it, but my expertise is desperately needed backstage. So now I've got to stand up here and try to drive people away from our heavily promoted production. Just wish we could find someone who looks like Tarvis. Says, wait a minute here, Orc. You kind of look a little like Tarvis. I think this might work. What do you say, Orc? Would you like to take the part of Clavides, captain of the Imperial Guard, in our production? Absolutely, we're going to do that. Says, fantastic. Take a copy of the script. As you can see, people are already starting to gather, so we need to get this show started. I'm sure you know the Horror of Castle Zier quite well, don't you? Of course you do. So there's no need for a lengthy rehearsal. Review the script for the next 2 minutes, then talk to me again. Make sure you come back within 2 minutes, as our play requires exact timing to pull off correctly. All right, we got to look at this script. Okay. We're skimming for Clavides, because that's our role. Clavides is a handsome man in Imperial Guard. Okay, good evening. Is your master at home? Would you mind if I come in? No, thank you. What's your name? When did your master leave? Is there something wrong? Yes, there is. Do you know an Ashlander? Oh yeah, so clearly we're like the detective. We're never going to pull this off. This is going to be amazing. That's a lot of lines. All right, we're winging it. We're ready. We're ready. We're right on time. We're going to perform this role. We're going to nail it. All you got to do is head out there through the door, hit your mark in the center of the rug next to Gurraine. Stand still, deliver your lines. Move quickly through the door. Timing is everything. Be careful. The audience knows the play well, and I'll be counting your mistakes. Here we go. Here we go.
Good evening to you, Sergio.
Good evening. Is your master
No,
at home?
Sergio, it's only me here. My master, Sadura Talvani Hordalf Seer, is at his winter estate. Is there something I can do for you?
Possibly. Would you mind if I came
Not
in?
at all, Sergio. Please, may I offer you some flint?
No thanks.
Anara, Sergio.
I'm pretty sure we asked a question.
More than a fortnight ago. That's why it's only me in the castle, Sergio. All the other servants and slaves who tend to his lordship travel with him. Is there something wrong?
Oh, goddamn, we have to remember the name? Does anyone remember the name of the Ashlander? I think it might be the first one.
No, Sergio. I know no one by that name.
All right.
Beck? That's strange. I suppose it's possible that my master knew this man, but being an Ashlander and my master being of the House of Talvani, well, if you'll pardon me for being flippant, Sergio, I don't think they would be friends.
Okay, I want to look at the library, I'm pretty sure.
Please, Sergio, go wherever you want. We have nothing to
Okay,
hide.
we only have an audience
We're
of 3
loyal
people.
imperial subjects.
Yeah, as I hear, are all Talvani. That's supposed to be a funny line. Oh no! This guy's trying to kill me. I didn't think I was that bad. Okay, I gotta draw him away from the other actor. So I'm afraid I'm gonna kill him. Dravel and Drano. He had a nice Wagasashi, which we'll take. What does their journal say? I have successfully defended myself from an assassin who assaulted me in the middle of my performance. The play obviously cannot go on. Excuse me. He says, oh my, yes, I saw what happened. I hope you can forgive us, but we knew that an assassin would attack sooner or later. You jerk. He says, our lead actor, Tarvis, recently had a somewhat indecent tryst with the daughter of a Talvani diplomat. The diplomat caught them in the act and vowed revenge. Since Tarvis changes residences frequently, we knew an attack would come during his performance, and the diplomat could be sure of Tarvis's location. Hopefully, since you were able to dispatch the would-be assassin, the diplomat won't try again. I know the services of the Morag Tong are very expensive to enlist. I apologize for using you in this manner, Dorkus and Malorcus, but I hope you understand why it was necessary. I want to know how many lines I missed in the performance. It says, I do intend to pay you in full. Let's see, during the play I didn't count a single mistake. Very impressive, Dorkus Malorcus, but your acting skills could use some improvement. Take this gold and this amulet that will improve your acting abilities should you need it. Thanks again, and I hope you can forgive us. So I'm pretty proud of myself for memorizing the lines that quick, / guessing them correctly from a multiple choice thing. And the amulet makes us better at talking for a little bit. Cool. She says, that wasn't bad considering the circumstances. The audience probably loved it.
You were very brave.
I was very brave.
That was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, she thought it was awesome. Everyone thought it was amazing. The city guards are just standing around doing nothing. Yeesh. Okay. What else have we got in the bazaar? What have you got for sale, sir?
I'll thank you to be brief, Sarah.
Like, wow, the Nerevarine, amazing. That's what everyone's gonna say forever. We'll never live it down. He's got basically nothing worth having. Alright. Pick these flowers. Pick these. Meadow rye. Mix that with some skooma for a nice speed potion. What do you have for sale? Crappy potions. We are actually quite good at alchemy. Although we are not abusing it. You can really abuse it in this game. It makes it actually quite not fun to play. So he says, are you in the market for trained scribs and rats? Okay. I am not buying a pack rat, but that's amazing. Literally a little rat that will follow you around, I think. In fact, you know what? I'm going to save my game. I'm going to try and buy the exclusive pack rat. Ah! He's adorable.
I must say, I find you most interesting right now. Please, go ahead.
I love him. People in the chat, you're going to need to help me come up with a name for him. Okay. And you can carry 100 pounds worth of stuff. Okay. That's cool. He's going to get himself killed, though. So I'm going to send him to my house. Oh, we were talking about mods earlier. It's kind of browny purple. He's nice, right? He's cute. So the other non-vanilla mod... So that's a great name. I'm going to see if you can rename him. There may be a console command, or maybe I need to make a mod for him. But the other non-vanilla mod I have is, because all the housing in the game sucks, I have a portable housing mod. So I think... Should come with me when I go. No, he didn't come. How do I get him in here? Where are my instructions? I've got a little note with instructions for how to get companions in here. Paper notes. Here we go. Obsidian Fury. Obsidian Fury says Robert. Robert is actually an amazing name for a rat. Okay. Let's figure out how to get him into the house. Yeah, I want to know how to get in. Alright, maybe I can't get poor Robert in here. We're gonna try. We're gonna try.
We speak in confidence, Sarah.
Okay, Robert. Will you come with me?
We speak in confidence, Sarah.
Come, Robert. Come, Robert. What does create a portal do? Ah, allows entry for my companions or followers. Yes. Yay! Robert is home. Okay, Robert. You stay here where it's safe, okay? You can't come adventuring with us. Yeah, help yourself to the food on the shelves. There's actually quite a lot of booze. Yeah, you're cool, man. I love him. He's definitely our new mascot. Amazing. All right, Robert, stay put. Excellent. So Robert is safely tucked away in our home. And we don't have to worry about beasties getting him while he's following us around. Okay, we got a clothier, we got a pawnbroker, trader. What's going on, man? So he says, you come to trade, that's fine. There's little else in the world worth doing. None of the rest of it matters. Adventuring, fame, women, it's all pointless. He says there's no happiness to be found with women. He should be happy. Robert is a good name, and I'm very glad that Robert is going to come stay in our house with us. Okay, so he did have a wife, but his foolishness took her away. He said the folly of youth. And he took his wife to Vardenfell for a great adventure. His wife caught the blight shortly after they arrived, and she couldn't handle it. Lost her to the disease, and it ruined him. No one could replace her. Okay. So this is definitely one of the guys that we can possibly set Morena up with. We'll think about it. This guy's a little dour. Okay, this guy's got tons of money. So I can get rid of some of the stuff I've been carting around. Anything I want to get rid of. That's good for now. Does he have anything worth buying is the question. Probably not. I've got pretty good gear. Alright, so that grumpy guy who's a widower is one of the people we can set Morena up with. Alright. The best deals in all Mournhold, huh? Tell me about the special offers. Says every now and then he's got special bargains on certain items. Check back with him on a regular basis and he'll see if he can make us a deal. So right now he's got a deal on a Hellfire Scroll, which he'll part with for no more than 60 drakes. So I was like, why is that so cheap? He's like, well, I don't know why everyone assumes just because I'm capable of offering some very good prices on quality merchandise that there's something shady going on. I was just telling Anya the other day that, never mind. All right, well, who's Anya? He's like, okay. She's a Khajiit, an entrepreneur of sorts. She'll meet me in the sewers beneath here from time to time and have things for me to sell. I try not to ask too many questions, you know. She carries a pretty sharp knife, so I just do business like I always do. There's no harm in it, right? It's not like it's hurting anyone. All right. Well, let's see what you do have for sale with your regular goods. Nothing worth buying. All right. So maybe we'll run into her in the sewers. All right, the clothier.
Yes,
Does she
stranger?
have any fancy clothes for us? Sure, she likes us. She got nothing good. Nothing we want. He doesn't really have anything to say. Yeah, again, the guy that was being groomed to be the king's heir died soon after Helseth got here. What's going on? That's just her room, I guess. What's in this building over here? Not quite sure how to get into sewers. We should be looking for a grate somewhere, I guess. I would like the latest rumors. He says, have you heard? A terribly powerful and evil wizard, something or other Valus, I think they said, has taken up residence nearby. At the bar the other night, they were talking about the strange lights and sinister laughter late at night. I'd be on my toes if I were you. Bet this wizard will try to make a display of power soon. Alright. We got a bookshop. Doesn't really have anything for me to talk about with her. What's in this one? An armory. We got some weapons and armor, maybe. Anything good is the question. Well, my Daedric weapon that I picked up off the assassin is like worth way too much money. We're never going to be able to unload it. I got some glass stuff. That's cool. Adamantium, which is a new type of armor in the Tribunal expansion. We haven't seen adamantium before. But
All
medium
hail
armor
under
is
the
not
drake,
really our
citizen.
thing, so we don't need to worry about it. Oh, it's the wizard! It's the wizard! He says, greetings, fair citizens. I am the great, renowned, respected, and feared wizard, Ovis Valus. In the coming weeks, you shall see more and more of me as I bring this city to its knees. But for the moment, allow me to demonstrate my power on one of your hapless countrymen. You there. Yes, you ugly orc. Prepare yourself to feel my wrath. Okay. Alright, so he's got a key on him. My journal says, yeah, today Ovis Valus magically appeared before me, announced he was going to put on a display of his power and attacked me. Oddly enough, he went down far too easily and scarcely harmed me. I wonder what this could mean. Alright, well, we'll talk to the guy who told me about this guy in the first place. He says, I saw your fight with that wizard, Dorkus. That certainly was interesting. I expected with all the rumors of how powerful and evil he was that he would be tougher than he appeared. Huh. Did he say his name was Valus? There's a Valus manor at Godsreach. Maybe checking it out would shed some much needed light on the mystery.
I trust.
Okay, something else we can do. Got a magic shop. Let's see what you got for sale in here. Potions and a few alchemy ingredients and some booze.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
We have to talk.
What do you have? You got spells. Anything worth grabbing? No. No spells worth grabbing. Right?
I must say, I find your mood interesting right
Nope.
now. Please go ahead.
Just their bedroom. Okay, so we're getting lots of quests. Lots of things to check out. How the heck do we get into the sewers, though? Keep an eye out for a grate or something. Who's this?
Excuse me, please.
She doesn't want to talk. That's fine.
I trust we speak in confidence, sir.
Not seeing any grates or anything. Oh, maybe that's it. Okay, we're gonna get out our weapon. See what's going on in the sewers. Oh, it's Anya.
Warm day to you.
It's our Argonian friend's criminal underworld contact.
This one is no more.
Ah, shit. Maybe we should have just left it alone. Interesting. So he's got some sort of book. I'm just going to load my game. I don't think we need to kill her. I'm sure she's got a legitimate source for all these goods.
Day to you.
Oh, all right. Can we sneak up on her and look at the note?
Warm day to you.
Let's see. This is my act casual spell.
This one is no more.
Nope. It's scripted. You can't actually sneak and read the note. So
Warm
unfortunately,
day to you.
you're going to have to
This one is no more.
go through with it. So she's mad that that guy gave her away. She has a dagger that's going to be worth some money. All right, let's continue exploring the sewers. Ooh, we got a skelly man. It's down here, doors. Palace sewers. Okay, we don't need to be in the palace sewers. Crud. Oh, we got ghosts. Spooky. More skeletons. I hate when you go in the sewer and it's full of skeletons. It's the same thing here in town. Alright. Anything interesting down here? Oh. Oh, these rats aren't friendly. They're not like Robert. Another angry rat. Gotta bring Robert next time and have him talk some sense into them. Who are you?
Is there something I can do for you, Outlander?
So she says, the Black Dart Gang has robbed her of everything she holds dear. She says, they ambushed my lover and me in the temple sewers. Verener held them off while I ran. When I looked back, Verener was down, and she just kept running. Now Verener's ghost comes to me at night, begging me to come to rescue him. He says he has a message for me, but I can't go down there. I can't face the Black Dart Gang. He was a great fighter, but with one dart, he was dead in seconds. They'd kill me for sure. Yeah, I'll do it for you. They seem like bad people. They dress like poor beggars, but throw deadly poison darts. If you see Veriner's ghost, speak to him and see if he'll give me the message. All right. Manor District. I hope I didn't kill Veriner's ghost. Right, backtracking. We reached a dead end on this side. Dark Brotherhood is supposed to be in the sewers somewhere. Under the Great Bazaar. So we're going to keep looking under the Great Bazaar. Get over this little bump. There we go. This is like in serious disrepair. Palace sewers, okay. Don't need to go there. Not yet. Hop up, hop up, hop up. I need to... something that's going to restore my fatigue. Keep me going. Manor District. Okay, okay. Backtracking some more. We have to remember that even though we can't levitate in the city proper, we can levitate when we're down here. Okay, so I think... yeah, there's a little passageway. That's where we first came in. I'll drink the potion of water. Why not? Alright, I guess we've got to go deeper. Ugh, swimming in sewer water. Awesome. That leads to the palace sewers. What did they say? Oh, they're in the ruins of old Mournhold, accessible through the sewer system here. Okay. That door into old Mournhold is where we should have gone through. That's okay. Here we are. My journal has been updated. I have found the Dark Brotherhood's hideout in the ruins of old Mournhold. Excellent. So, as we learned before, Mournhold is built like on top of an older city, which may have also been built on top of an older city. Oh, he's like straight up swimming over to me. Eager. All right. Anything interesting up there? Maybe not, but we'll levitate over and see. It's always worth checking when it looks like you can get up on top of something. Oh, it's water. It's just water. Anything up here? No. Alright. Wasted a potion. That's okay, we'll make more. I have a ton of Cliff Racer plumes to make levitation potions with. Oh, we got lots of them. Paralyze me. Oh no! Can't do anything. Oh, you're dead now. You're gonna regret it. Whew. Okay. Still carry? Yeah, their armor's pretty light, so I don't care about the silver dagger. The rest of the stuff they're carrying is fine. They did hurt me a bit, though. Do I have a restore health potion? Probably not. It'll come back. Oh, we got two more. Two more Dark Brotherhood assassins. They are going to regret taking this job. I don't care if it's just business. If someone tries to assassinate me, I take it personally. What's this? Moral Manor East Building. Alright. We'll clear out this area first before we go into any interiors. Like a dead end here. So our amulet, we have a Necromancer's amulet, which we got from Trebonius, the old head of the Vardenfell Mages Guild. It is slowly healing us as we walk around. Moral Manor North Building. It's up here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't care about your silver dagger.
There is no escape.
Don't care about your silver dagger. And have like enough Dark Brotherhood sets of armor to start my own Dark Brotherhood after this. Got a book. Okay. Cool, cool. What's going on up here?
There is no escape.
Oh, I think I'll manage to escape though.
There is no escape.
Take all your stuff. I don't want your dagger. I'll take the rest of it. Ooh, spooky. What's this? Bazaar sewers again. Okay. Let's check out those manor buildings down here. Need another potion to restore my fatigue. Keep me chipper. And as you can see, it doesn't take long for my health to top itself off. Alright, this one first. Who's in here? And a rat. 2 rats. Take that. I'm over encumbered. Okay. So, I have a crap ton of stuff. I'm going to repair what I can of it. We are going to zip back to my house. Say hello to Robert. Hi, Robert. And going to anything perfect condition? Nothing's perfect condition, of course. Just gonna drop a bunch of stuff on the floor to sort through later. Okay. Grab another repair hammer. Fix up all this stuff. Grab another repair hammer. I'm not very good at repairing. But it's cheaper to buy hammers than it is to actually get someone to do it for you. Because just like in real life, you don't actually need to worry too much when you're repairing something if you don't know what you're doing. You just wail away on it with a hammer until it gets fixed. And eventually, you're just going to repair it. So, just slam it with a hammer until it's fixed and you're good. Okay, so you can see it's all stacked nicely because they're all repaired and in the same condition. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save one set of Dark Brotherhood armor. I might put it on display. So I'll just put it in this cabinet here. Boots, cuirass, greaves, helmet, left glove, left pauldron, right glove, right pauldron. And the rest I will sell at a later time. I'll just toss it on the floor. By the time I do that, should have gotten rid of most of the weight we were carrying. The weapons, same deal. Just gonna dump them on the floor. And we'll deal with it all later. Bye, Robert. Oh, you think so, huh? Alright, who else is in here?
There is no escape. There is no escape.
Aha! So he got paralyzed because I reflect some spells back at their users. I have like a small chance of reflecting spells that get cast on me. And it works with weapons too. So that sucker thought he was going to paralyze me, but paralyzed him.
There is no
Oh
escape.
man, there's a lot of these guys. What the hell? That's creepy. Mournhold Manor Courtyard. Is that the way I came in? No, I came in that way. This way? Where does this lead? anywhere yet. It's a rat.
There is no escape. There is no escape.
Tell my liege I have failed it. Yeah, classic. Yeah. Take all your stuff. Oh, a contract! We got the contract. Who hired them? The bearer of this document. Let me take a sip of water. Under special dispensation of the Night Mother, who has entered in a contract in perpetuity with H, is given special dispensation to execute Dorkus Malorcus, a orc recently residing on the island of Vardenfell. In accordance with all laws and traditions, the aforementioned personage shall be executed in the name of H in the most expedient manner possible. All services of the Dark Brotherhood are at the disposal of the bearer of this binding and non-disputable document. All right. Interesting, interesting. So I should report my findings to a guard, apparently. So let's keep exploring around in here. Seems to be much more treasure to be had. That is super creepy.
There is no escape.
Yeah, get lost. Don't care about your silver dagger, but I'll take your armor.
There is no escape.
This used to be a way that you could make like an insane amount of money at the very start of the Morrowind campaign. I kind of came here right away, but if you kept sleeping, assassins would keep attacking you. So you could just like keep killing these assassins and getting their armor and then selling it. And at the beginning of the game, that armor is actually quite good. Now I don't really care about it, and money even doesn't really matter too much to me. But used to be kind of an exploit. I've got a mod installed that delays the Dark Brotherhood stuff until pretty far into the main quest, because it just makes more sense plot-wise, and you'll figure out why later, but like it doesn't really make sense that someone would spend a ton of money to hire the Dark Brotherhood to assassinate a nobody, which it was in the base game. Levitate potion, that's cool. Can I jump up here? I just want to jump up over the water. I'm gonna have to levitate. I'm gonna have to levitate. Alright. I've got better levitate potions, but I'll use the one that I was given. This corpse has a rusty key. That's always a good sign. Means there's something that it unlocks. I don't think there's a single instance of this in this game of someone carrying a key that doesn't actually unlock anything. Unlike today, where like, you know, you bring your house keys with you if you were going on an adventure, probably. And there'd be no way you'd ever find that adventurer's house once you became a skeleton at the bottom of the lake. Alright, use one of my levitation potions and go up there, see what's up top. This one's a lot better. Can't decide how it wants to light that. Interesting, interesting. There's some stuff here. Got some adamantium boots. A note. A note, and it says, "My dearest love, I have failed you. But how? I brought you sacks of comberry, crates of fine clothes, and chests of gold. But still you spurn my affections. I killed the traitor who robbed you, and still you refuse me. I have sat by your house day after day, rain or sun, waiting for a hint of your affection, but to no avail. I grow weary of this life. Since you have not yet arrived here to meet me, I can only assume the worst, that I will never feel your soft arms around me or watch you sleep without having to fear the guards that now patrol your land. Goodbye, my darling. Think of me fondly and often, and without reaching for your knife. Alright. Expensive shirt. Okay, so he, like, took off his clothes and jumped. That's hilarious. Poor guy. You gotta learn to let it go. You gotta learn to let it go. What else is up here? Anything? Probably. Okay, my levitation potion's wearing off, so I'm gonna down another one. So I don't plunge to my death. I'm gonna keep floating up and see what we can see. If there's anything worth grabbing, or if it's just kind of decorative. Up we go. It's kind of pretty. What's up here? Is there anything up here? Is there anything up here? What about way up top? Let's get all the way up first. Before my potion wears... Well, I don't think there's anything up there. Ouch. What about here? It's like a door that's collapsed. Really? No goodies? Oh, what's that? Like, 25 bucks. There's 25 bucks at the top of all this for us to grab. And an adamantium axe. We are now carrying too much again, so we're heading back to our little head. Hi, Robert. Okay. Again, we're gonna try and repair this stuff if we can. Right. Used up our repair hammers. Absolute ton of Dark Brotherhood equipment. It's ridiculous. Excuse me, Robert. Okay, we're gonna keep repairing all this stuff we found. It's actually very good practice for my repair skill. Just try and keep everything in tip-top shape. Okay, we're gonna drop everything over here. The adamantium stuff I might collect. Might be nice to have a full suit of that too. Why not? Okay. What else am I carrying? More weapons. Man, I've got just a giant pile of crap here now. Yeah, look at all this. Sometimes it pays to be the victim of assassination attempts. Alright. Are we out of levitation potions? Okay, we got like a couple more. Let's go all the way to the top. It's gonna bug me if I don't actually check it. And there's nothing. That's fine. Alright, let's safely float down. Safely being the key word. That's where the poor guy jumped from. His shirt and pants are still there. I assume that's his body down there. It's got in the chest. Okay. There's a little crate. Full of silverware for some reason. Alright, and I don't know what the story behind this other body is. Maybe it's the woman that he wanted to come visit him. Who knows? But it does not look like there's anything else under the water. So we're gonna turn back. Oh, we should float up here instead.
No escape.
Oh, you sucker. Paralyzed by his own weapon. Again, what's my reflect? Yeah, so Wraithguard gives me a 20% chance to reflect magic. Okay, we are going to float up here and see what's going on. Oh, rats.
No escape.
And assassins. Have we been here already? We have not. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything up here. What about on the other side? Little spooky. I don't see anyone. That wriggling around down there. It's a helmet. Adamantium helmet. It doesn't look like there's anything else here. It's a dead end otherwise. Cool. Let's see what's going on up there. Nothing? Okay, it's worth a check. It's worth a check. I think we want to go this way. There's more assassins waiting for us. Just like ridiculous numbers of assassins.
No escape.
Oh, I got paralyzed. We're gonna have to wait it out. Oh, he got killed by reflected poison. Alright. That works for me.
There is no escape.
Man, just replenish it as soon as you get out. How many apprentices do they have?
There's no escape.
Yeesh, people.
There is no escape.
Oh my god. Basically, I never have to worry about money again. Just have an absolutely insane number of sets of this Dark Brotherhood armor. which is actually worth a decent amount of money. Alright, let's go see what's in the little building.
There is no escape.
More assassins. Jeez. Gotta go back to my house again, drop off all this crap. It's ridiculous. Just drop it on the floor. Robert will take care of it. Robert, I gotta repair some of this. Yeah, my repair skill's getting better. Okay. Drop the rest on the floor.
No escape.
Okay, this is just getting silly. We just gotta get out of here. Taking it though. What's in this little house? Rat! Bad rat. I think I saw an assassin down here though.
There is no escape.
Oh, there's more than one.
There is no escape.
Start to feel sorry for them after a while. Okay, we got some crates.
There is no escape.
More of them. Oh, we got paralyzed. Fair play, man. Fair play. I see you poisoned yourself, though.
There is no escape.
Alright, what's in the crates? Nothing good. Useless garbage. Nothing on the table. Got some little bedrolls here. They're living in luxury. What's in these? Bread? I'll take the bread. Take the Flynn. Salt rice, sure.
There is no escape.
Over encumbered. What am I gonna drop? I'm gonna drop this Daedric Tonto, because quite frankly, I have a million of them, and no one can afford to buy them from me, so pointless. All right. I'm just going to Elm Civi Intervention out of here. Okay, so that took me to the temple. I want to talk to a guard, though.
If a few words can help, I'd be happy to talk.
Yeah, sure, have 5 gold for the temple. So, doesn't know anything about who might have sent the people after you. If you're looking for help, try talking to Tianus Delitian at the Royal Palace. Or if you're a more religious sort, try speaking to Phaedrus Hlur at the temple. That's cool. Hands of Almalexia, yada yada yada. Almalexia is wonderful. Yeah, she's really changed lately, apparently. War on Dagothr has been hard on her. Hands of Almalexia have become more like Inquisitors than Knights of Loving Mercy, and Mournhold doesn't feel like the city of love anymore. Hard times demand hard gods. Yikes. Any spells that I would like to learn? Not really. Nothing worth learning. Alright, so I guess we'll try and talk to Phaedrus Hlur.
If a few words can help,
Granny
I'd be
Varys.
happy to talk.
She says the temple's clean as Almalexia's conscience, and mind you keep it that way. Okay. So she keeps things clean here. She keeps an eye on things. Make sure they have enough of what's needed, and make sure no one walks off with things. Alright. So Granny Varys suggests that the H could be King Helsith himself. So yeah, that's not great. But apparently his captain of the guard is a reasonable man, and I should talk to him. Tienius. A reasonable man. Okay. Oh, there's Phaedrus Hlur. That's the guy who we can also talk to about the Dark Brotherhood. So what does he say? An interesting group. Effective. Fear and mystery are powerful tools for them. There have been kings that have been rumored to utilize their services, but that is only a rumor, of course. All right. Okay. See if he has anything useful to say. So, Baron Zaya, apparently everyone loves her, but she has ears everywhere. She stayed out of politics since she returned to Mournhold, but she knows the score in this town. She's a savvy old woman. Helsith is ruthless and not foolish, as some would have you believe. He has some of his mother's political savvy and all of his father's ruthlessness. Yes, so again, we're asking about Talon Vandis, who was the old king's successor. He met an unfortunate end, and it seems like a great number of this new king's rivals have met with unfortunate ends. Quite a coincidence. Okay, so you might have some work for me for Almalexia. That's fine. He wants me to look into new recruits that Helsith is bringing in. So he believes that Helsith is raising a goblin army. They're foul, vicious creatures. He knows they're being trained nearby, but not where. Ask around the city about goblins. Someone will know. If you find the location of the training area, kill the war chiefs. You might also get rid of their trainers. Do this and Almalexia will be pleased. Okay. Goblin army. That's fun. Anything else you can tell me? Nah, he's got nothing else useful to say.
I'd be happy to.
So, Helsith might have sent the assassins after me, and also, he apparently is training a goblin army. Cool dude, cool dude.
Yes, stranger?
Oh, Gainer. Who is this? Who is this? He says, "Hello there, Orc. Before you take another step, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Gainer, and I'm an entrepreneur of sorts. I was wondering if I could ask a small favor of you." Alright. So he says, "Glad you asked. As you may have noticed, I'm not looking my best at the moment. I'm a little, shall we say, down on my luck, which is not something I'm used to, let me tell you. At any rate, I'm looking for a little starting capital to get things rolling here in Mournhold. I've recently arrived myself as well, and I thought you might be able to help me out. Think you could part with, say, 50 gold? Sure, man. Here's 50. He says, "Great, I really do appreciate it, and I must say you're quite the generous soul. In fact, as long as we're talking and getting along so well, do you think maybe you could spot me another 100? I'm quite sure that I can pay you back in just a few days' time. I've always had excellent luck when it comes to these sorts of things. What do you say?" "Sure, you can have another 100 gold. He says, "You really are something, Dorkus Malorkus. I can see we're going to get along famously. Okay, I'll be upfront with you. If I could just have another, 1,000 gold, I could really make it here. I just know it. You've been so good to me, and it's clear you've got the money. Just a little more help, that's all I ask for. You'll do it, right?" "Yeah, man. We're like best friends now. Have another 1,000 gold. He says, "Wow, you have no idea what this means to me, Dorkus. I've never held this much gold in my life. Well, heck, you've just got money to burn, don't you? I bet you could spare another 10,000 gold, couldn't you? Come on, I know you've got it. Let's have it." "Yeah, man, here, have 10,000 bucks. He says, "I don't even know what to say. I'll never be able to truly pay you back for this. You've restored my faith in the world, Dorkus, and boy, are you ever rich. I bet you've got 1,000,000 gold. In fact, I bet you got 10 million. You must be the richest orc ever. You should give me 1,000,000, don't you think? Then we can both be millionaires." I don't have 1,000,000 bucks. He says, No, you don't say no to me. No one says no to Gainer. Oh, don't you think I'll forget this. I'll remember you, orc, and I'll get you for it. I promise you that." Alright, so I basically gave away all my money to this guy. Well, not all of it, but a lot of money. I didn't have 1,000,000 to give you, Gainer. If I had $10 million, I would definitely give you $1,000,000 at least. Man. Alright. We're going to go to the palace. We're going to talk to Tinius.
Where did I put that?
The Nine and the Empire.
Tinius.
Citizen.
And then we will probably
Good to
wrap
see
up
you
the
again,
stream
friend.
for the evening.
In the king's name, what is your business?
Just gonna butter you up. I suppose he would be in the throne room.
You want something?
Which is upstairs.
So, you want something?
No, just going to butter you up. Oh, you've got some things to say we haven't heard. Yeah, he likes Berenzia. Goblins, he says, yeah, goblins. They're around, maybe. Don't know. Alright. Where's the throne room? It's the Legion Depot. I thought we were on the right track,
So,
but maybe we're not.
You want something?
Jail? What's this way?
That guy looks familiar.
Imperial Cult Services. Okay, the throne room is to the right. We want to talk to Tinius.
The Nine and the
guy.
Empire, citizen.
So he says, Dorkus, is this an official matter or is there something else you want? So, butter him up first. Let's just chat for a bit. He says, yeah, Baranzaya is the Queen Mother. He says, you wish to know who sent the assassins to kill you in your sleep. A reasonable desire. I won't deny my knowledge of it, but I believe it is more important now to speak about an official matter. He says, yes, I know your name. I'm Tinius Dilitian, captain of the King Helsith's Royal Guards. He has influence with King Helsith, and Helsith is known for rewarding his friends. He has an official matter I might be able to help him with. Okay, I'm going to show him the evidence. He says, I won't pretend I don't know about this, but of course I'll deny it publicly. Don't take it personally. You appear to present a threat to King Helsith. Perhaps mistakes were made, but you can prove they were mistakes. If you can prove your loyalty to King Helsith. Are you interested in helping me with my problem? Sure. So he says there are rumors among the people about King Lethin's death. Rumors that Aethan Lethin did not die a natural death. There's no truth to them, of course. Speak to the people about King Lethin's death. You are known to them as my representative, and they may be more... You are not known to them as my representative, and they may be more candid with you. Let me know if you find the source of these rumors. I'm going to ask whether he did die a natural death or not. He says, there's absolutely no evidence to suggest that Aethan Lethin died anything but a natural death, I assure you. Absolutely no evidence. All right, so I'm going to ask around for him. And that's where we'll leave it for tonight. We are getting deep into the politics here. Mournhold and the Tribunal expansion has quite a bit of backstabbing and scheming. A little bit more than in the main, the base game. There's a lot going on here. It's going to be really interesting. So thank you everyone for coming out. Another successful stream. If you didn't hear my spiel at the beginning, I am raising money for the Toronto Hospital for Children. I do it year-round as part of Extra Life. You can click on my profile down below. Please do so. Check out my fundraising page. In just 10 weeks now, I will be doing a 24-hour gaming and fundraising stream. I will be up and playing games for an entire 24 hours, raising money for the hospital. It's a great cause. Every penny you donate goes directly to the hospital. It's tax deductible. Tell your friends, tell your employers, tell everyone, and donate, give generously. It's really great. This year, I will be starting my marathon with the game Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers, which is a supernatural thriller involving voodoo and Tim Curry with an atrocious New Orleans accent. It's going to be really fun and hokey, and I hope you'll enjoy it. I really like that one, so I'm going to share it with you. For the rest of the marathon, once I finish that one, which should only take me probably 10-ish hours, I'll be playing whatever keeps me awake. And maybe if you click on my Extra Life profile and check out those incentives, you can pick a game for me to play yourself. So there are various things you can do for donating certain amounts on my fundraiser. You can pick a game from the year 2000 or earlier, and I will try to acquire it, and I will play it for at least half an hour during the marathon. Other incentives are you can choose a destination for me to fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I will fly around and do some sightseeing there. And the last incentive we have up right now is if someone donates $666, I will do a very special stream dedicated just to this incentive where I will eat the world's hottest tortilla chip. This is an incentive I offered last year and no one took me up on it. It's here again. I will do it. I will eat the chip. I will wash my hands very thoroughly, and then I will play games as long as possible before I have to, I don't know, pass out or throw up or drink lots of milk. We'll see how it goes. It will be very interesting if someone donates that. I would very much appreciate it. Anyway, you will be hearing a lot about this in the coming weeks from me. I'll be talking a lot about Extra Life, telling you about everything that is going to happen during the stream. I hope at the very least you can make it out to my stream and chat with me, give me some support. It really helps to have people in the comments at, 4 in the morning when I've been going for who knows how many hours at that stage. It's great. So please join me. It'll be a lot of fun. It's a great cause. Again, tell your friends, share the link. It's awesome. Thank you for everyone who came out tonight. I will see you next Friday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, folks. Later.